Hello everyone and welcome back. Today is going to be a very short video. I have a lot of weather advisories in my area about the weather potentially knocking out the power. So we're going to film a deck that we've kind of already played in the past. I made a couple of changes, like getting 2 Path of Perils into the main board. Well, other than that, we're just going to go ahead and hop into the games, not waste too much time here discussing the deck and what it is. I mean, outside of the fact that it's just real quick, I guess. It's just all this is removal. This is our payoff spells. Up here are better spells in general. And then this is all the connecting pieces that we need in the deck. Other than that, we're just going to go ahead and hop into the game, see how they go. And I hope you all enjoy the content, regardless if it's a bit shorter today. What? Oh, we'll maul, I guess. Ugh. I mean, we can keep. We'll just throw an in back here. The only reason we're able to keep this is on the play and an Iron Crag. So we get to this very quickly. Oh no! Not my hero Convoke. I have Meat Hook Massacre in my deck. That'd be sweet. But Dwayne, fight the pun if you would. What do we got? What are we waiting on? Just chilling for whatever reason. Okay. For mono white or no red mana. Oh, we are mono white. Okay. Huh. Guess we wait, right? I'd much rather use this in the hidden Adeline if that's what I'm looking at here. Sure. If they play a knight here, sure they'll get value, but then I exile all the copies of it. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, this sucks, but it buys me a turn, kind of. If they miss, we feel pretty good. They didn't miss, team. Actually pretty good. Oh, and they just oh no they don't because of Gleeful, but they can Witchstalker Frenzy. What a weird build of this deck that's just going to work out against me pretty well. Well, what do I do here? That is Path? Or do I like... I want to play the bat. Here. I decline. It could, I guess. But then it loses all abilities, so it's kind of weird. But... based on the Enganjo, they can attack and then Enganjo my bat. And Witchstalker Frenzy my bat, but it just makes things awkward because they're bottlenecked on red so hard. Unless they drew a mountain. I'm really hoping they Gleeful Demolition set up for the big turn so I can Path to Peril them. It's kind of my only chance here. What do you got for me? Sure. Brother, just let it happen. You don't have to hold priority here. Thank you. Allowed to just happen. What is their plan? Sure. Looking for a red mana, I have to assume. They don't find it. Oh. This is 3 mana. And they got rid of both the ways to answer it. Yeah, we will Path to Peril. Activate this. Now it's back. We got the bats. If I find another land, we find a lot of tough times here because of playing the back end of this, making 2/2/2s and things like that. But this 4/4 lifelinker does so much work in this spot that if they don't answer it, we feel pretty confident, I think. Especially based on what their hand is, because I have to imagine they're going to play their land. So this will pretty much guarantee hit something. You keep the red mana. You're popping a clue. Looking to probably hit that Gleeful Demolition. They do hit a land, okay. Daring Epicure, sure. Building up. What you got for me, opponent? Like, you can just click the button, big dog. Please. Uh-huh. Killed it. They're nuts. Just play a wall. We're walling here. Decline. I kind of want to attack because I can gain 4. And they discard one of these. Yeah, I'm down to do this. I know this is a little bit crazy, but getting one of these out of their hand makes me feel a little bit more confident, weirdly enough. Up to 19. They draw. I have to imagine that with this Imadanes, they're going to look to make 2/2s. I could be wrong. They could have ripped a Gleeful Demolition and then played Imadanes. They sack and look. Okay. Sure. All down to 13. Gain a life. Up to 14. Are we barreling here? We are. Very cool. This doesn't really matter. Prevent as much damage as I can. We take like 8 here, which feels fine. Oh, what a draw. That's actually incredible. -1. Just going to delete these like every turn. I'm just gonna attack with this and hold back a wall. I feel like I can't lose if this is the case. Yep. Go ahead. I have 2 blockers. Another one of these are gone next turn, and I'm at 17. I can't imagine losing from here, but... Oh, yeah, especially because if we're thinking about draws, they don't even have these Knight Errant of Eos. I about said the only thing I can think of making us lose is a Knight Errant of Eos. We exiled them all earlier, so they don't even have that like good top end card to draw there. So yeah, we had it pretty much covered. Very cool. Opponent goes first. Our hand's pretty solid. I mean, 2 mana, repeated use, and then Liliana as well. And like, if they are a creature matchup, we feel very confident. If they're not a creature matchup, then we hope Liliana sticks, I guess. Oh, shocker. I have a hand perfectly set up to deal with aggro, and they're like, what if? I'm blue-white control. I said, okay, sir. Although Liliana's good in this matchup, and I have plenty of cards to get rid of. Well, don't worry. I'll draw them. Counter it. Don't worry. I have multiple. You have 3 counter spells? Sure. Flips. What? This one. You can play your Emperor if you'd like.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
Get rid of cut down, I guess.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
But if they like bring this up, attack, and then map it, like I can't cut down it if it hits. Get lost. Emperor. Kind of figured it was going to be Emperor, but the best part about Emperor here is they play, they plus on it, they attack. I'll just block and don't really care that much. Sure.
Remember your training.
Okay, now this kid, I don't even have to block. I'm kind of surprised by that. I figured they would attack with both, but plus here, so if I block, they can remove my creature. Sure. Oh boy. Cut down, I guess.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I could, in theory, go for the throat this and then hit here. Because Sunken Citadel can actually activate, so I'm going to. Here to here. Because Sunken Citadel can activate my Field of Ruin. It's very deceiving looking. It looks like I'm not going to be able to Field of Ruin anything, but I definitely can here. Yep. For combat. Oop. Yeah, very deceiving. That's why we play the Sunken Citadel. But like, if Soul Partition's what they got, then sure. I have another Liliana in hand, so I don't even have to play the Liliana for 5. What is your plan? You do my Liliana, sure.
Whatever. Luck favors the
We hit
foolish.
land. We move into combat. We attack here.
Still have
Liliana.
much to learn.
Plus
Those who
discarding
go my way,
Liliana.
you won't be outsmarting
Alright, no memory to lose, opponent. Thoughts? That's also possible, but we have plans for this next turn. 2.
You picked a fight with the
Map.
wrong necromancer.
March is like bad here. Yeah, that makes sense. And they're tapped out, so just play all this out. Plus. Well, March was bad based on the info they had.
We all
Like,
have
obviously
things
March
we
isn't
love.
bad now, but maybe they'll rip a Sunfall and I'll cry. Rip a March anyway. I mean, if that comes up, I have a block. I wonder what they would have. Temporary lockdown. To get that, okay. Ugh, 5, 6. I think I get to draw here, right? I do. I mean, Virtue's honestly awful in this matchup. Like, Virtue's good, but not in this matchup. It's not. What do you got? Land? Sure. Might see a concession here. I'd like for you to sacrifice a non-token creature. I think I can crew the other one. They technically can. If they wanted to, like, for whatever reason. Aha, yes. Oh, well. This is kind of a punt, I guess. I'm going to activate Lily first. It's not going to matter too much because we end up hitting a land, but...
Drop it.
Lily up to 5. Three, 4. It can hit my Lily. Activate the map. They'll have 1 mana. If it's a land, they'll draw it, of course, but they don't draw it. Okay. You attack first. I guess I plus here. Discard the swamp and just keep this last card.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
I could exile the Emperors, but like it's just weird. Sure. Oh, they find an answer for my Aclazotz. They're good. I have like no more lilies, but we have incredible draws off the top. We just need to rip it.
With friends.
I have 3 really good draws off the top. Back. I have to discard 1. Oh, here we go. Sure. Okay. Your combat. What do we got, opponent? Either way, I should be able to find lethal here. Well, here we are. Getting back in. After 4 timeouts that my opponent has accumulated over the game, we are officially getting to our combat here. For me to hit the spacebar 2 times, or it forced them to concede because they don't have a way to win or do anything. Very cool. Blue-white control players, everyone. They can't handle the pressure. Is first acceleration. Love that. We'll keep. Ooh. Ooh. I'm in danger. Fuck. Yes, sir. Guess what you're not going to be able to remove? That. Kind of sucks. We hope they play a second one. Kind of. Not like really, but kind of, you know? Like. So? Do I accelerate or do I play the life? I mean, that allows me to play like shielded and stuff sooner. I mean, either way, I'm playing this right now. 2 life. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. 'Cause even if I do just gain life here, it can probably just gatekeep their decision here. And with my mana, I can just curve out fine. Sure. They left on top. Can't wait for a Godric to come into play. Ooh, Swift Spear. More creatures, more threats, more damage. Oh yeah, very cool. Very cool opponent. I think I clicked the one I wanted to. This, hope it buys me some life. I could have plussed, I guess, and just dealt with the 6 damage. But if it's a play with fire, it feels so bad. Just hoping Liliana gains his life here. Looks like it's gonna. Which puts this on maybe Woodstalker Frenzy? Interesting. Oh, okay. I still think I always send Swift Spear face, but I guess it has trample, so I can see the argument not to. I mean, this one, I guess. 'Cause even if they have Witchstalker, which I think that's what's in their hand. Yeah. Okay. Using it now? This is who I'm going to lose to, team. They only attack with Swift Spear. They don't have anything. Okay. They had something. Guess. I don't really have a choice. Cut down's huge here. We don't let them untap with this. I'll use both my colorless and then cycle just for 1, I guess. Sure. Another Witchstalker in hand? Land. Okay. Can't believe I took 2 lanes off the top. We have to get rid of one of these because I can bring back the other Phoenix chick. Could be. Maybe enough. I'm not sure. Yeah. Yep. We died. Brutal. All right, let's talk about the list a little bit. I do not have a lot of time, so it's definitely going to be a shorter video today. We got a lot of weather advisories in terms of like the fact that we might lose power and whatnot. So I'm recording a couple of short ones. If we lose power, they'll be a lot shorter. If tomorrow comes around and we still have power, I'll probably film a little bit longer. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot shorter one today. I'm playing a deck also that I kind of already have made. Because of that, I didn't really want to do a lot of research. I'm just trying to hop into games, get some recorded, get them uploaded so I have things going out every day. But yeah, here's a list. This is what it is. It's very weird. We're kind of all over the place in a lot of places. Like, the thing I did do is I trimmed on a cut down. I trimmed an Iron Crag. There was 2 Iron Crags. I trimmed on it, which apparently was a horrible idea because this deck hated me today when it came to mana sources. But, yeah, so removal, different forms of removal. There's all this. This is probably overkill, if I had to say. And this is where I was talking yesterday, where I was playing mono white, that I think we do have a lot of space to just go ores off. And a list like this, which might be the next thing that comes out, who really knows. But other than that, we got the Outrageous Robbery, the big payoff card that we want to be playing a lot of, especially in our control matchups to outgrind them. Or against the aggro matchups when we're kind of just staring at each other. Or the mid-range matchups where we're just staring at each other. This card can find a ton of value, and it will do so in that retrospect. Life of this card right here is either like the best card in your deck, or like the worst, or just a like, I guess this will eventually flip into a 2-3 and gain me 4 life. So it's a very weird card. It's so good, but so bad in so many cases. It's very weird. But other than that, we got our 4 lilies, which were incredible today. Very cool cards today. We got 2 pass, the card that we kind of got into the deck today. Realm Breaker is very good against the control matchups. We can mill them and then get their lands, or just to help us find lands in general. And the Celestis kind of does that same role along with the Iron Crag. We got 2 Shielders. We got 2 ends, just to be kind of this like connector piece to get us to our 5 mana spells, but also best 4-drop in the game. A nice spell against cards we cannot answer, like a Jace or like other planeswalkers and things like that. Deadly Cover Up, fitting that same role. This is like the Sunfall effect that we'd be using, but we get to exile and take all the copies out of their deck as well. And then we got Aclazotz and Virtue. Other than that, like I said, it's going to be a real short one today. I'm going to call it there, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and maybe see you tomorrow. I don't know. Goodbye.